Alright, welcome back to the FIFA 13 rebuild. Now, I've started this video before the beginning of the next season because I have an inkling of doubt, an inkling of worry that I might not be here next season. Now, the reason for this inkling of worry is because we were projected 4th, right? So we were supposed to win the league title. We did not get that. We went below 4th, which is honestly terrible for the quality of team we have. And we did nothing in either cup. So I'm honestly worried that the board is just going to look at the performance, not realize what's happened. I mean, we were plagued with injury last season, not to mention the whole weird, form disaster everyone was having. I had nothing to do about that. There was no one I could sign. Our team was solid. Our team is still solid. But it's honestly looking like it might be cooked. I might be getting sacked. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, which is going to be terrible. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just continue it, see if I can get a job offer back at Spurs, or hell, I might just go on a revenge tour and start just winning with another team. But let me stop presuming things. Hopefully I just don't get sacked, because if I do, it's obviously cooked. But if I don't, still doable. Clint Dempsey's contract is expiring. You know what? I'm going to do one last evil thing to this club. I'm going to give Dempsey a crazy great contract. Here you go, Dempsey. I'm so worried they're leaving me. They are leaving me for dead. So I'm completely obliterating this club before I leave. This is the Spurs way, by the way. This is so Spursy. You have a couple of bad seasons. The fan base goes crazy over, wow, sack this guy. He's not for us. And then he gets sacked. Next manager comes in. First season looks great. Second season, okay, not as great. Third season, all right, a bit of a disappointment. Get him out of here. It's the Spurs cycle. We've been through this so many times, and I can't believe I'm getting hit by the Spurs cycle. The fans have spoken. They hate me. I mean, I don't even know if I'm sacked yet. We had Player of the Month, Aaron Lennon, so that was pretty cool. But regardless, we got 5th. But we didn't even get a bad 5th, right? We were on par with everyone else. 3rd, 4th, and 5th all had the same amount of points. The only difference was we, conceded a lot of goals, which was the main focal point of what I wanted to fix next season. I was going to use a 5-2-3, which was suggested by a comment. And I looked at the comment and I was thinking, why did I not just think of this earlier? Our defense is getting torn apart. Might as well play a 5 back. There's no shame. This is not modern day Ultimate Team. But I wholeheartedly believe international management. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not doing international either way, but I wholeheartedly believe I am getting sacked this season come the end of the season, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, what can I do? The board's going to look at the performance. They're going to see the 5th place. They're not going to see the context. There it is, performance meeting scheduled. They're not going to see the context of what happened in the season because the game is old as hell. And I mean, the current game wouldn't even see that. They would see that you didn't sign a South American youngster, and they would say, yeah, you didn't meet our objectives, so you're sacked. This is why they made it so you can disable sacking in the new game anyways. Unfortunately, this game does not have that. So this is it, I think. There it is. Decision terminated from the Spurs board. End of season underperforming. Yeah, we did not even hit top 4. I get it, from a numbers standpoint, but obviously when you look at it with real human brain and real human eyes, you see there was just some unfortunate circumstances we had no control over. And at the end of the day, we got 5th level on points with 3rd and 4th. We were just not great defensively. The Champions League, we lost to the eventual finalist. So, I mean, were we really that bad? They beat Chelsea too. Sporting beat Chelsea and went on to lose to Bayern 3-0. But still, they were still better than basically everyone else in the tournament. But that's it. I mean, I'm terminated. There's nothing I can do. I can't beg for my position back until later. I mean, I was only getting paid 28 grand a week. I was getting scammed, yo. The board expected too much. The fans hyped us up too much. There was too much delusion. And now I can go still to the Premier League, but to a lower team. Now, I think I will land myself a job. I could do Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace has some nice fans. Oh, Zaha is there as well. Oh, you know what? I might go Crystal Palace because they have Zaha, Wilfred Zaha, straight baller. I forgot he's actually that old. And Bolassi's there as well. He's quite decent. Everyone else, I mean, Peter Crouch, he's way too old at this point. And everyone else doesn't really have anything. Sessegnon. Wow, yeah, Sessegnon was talented back then. I mean, he was always talented. Cisse, Julio Cesar, he's a great keeper, but just it's not as enticing as just good old, wow, there are a lot of teams offering for me. Yeah, I mean, they know I'm pretty good. Really, the only way I can go from here is probably Wilfred Zaha. I mean, they are still in the Premier League. I mean, yeah, Wilfred Zaha, we're going to the Palace. This is it. They only have 2 million of budget. Not great. The objective is to avoid relegation. If I get relegated at all, I am ending it. I was initially thinking like this is a Spurs rebuild. If I get sacked, I might as well just end the entire thing. But now I've been angered by the board because they completely misunderstood what happened last season. And I'm going to make it my absolute job, my passion to destroy Spurs at this point. I don't even care because I've been hit by the stereotypical Spursy knowledge of, wow, our manager has done bad for the past 2 seasons, albeit not the worst thing ever. We got 5th and they sack me. We're 12th in real life. I'm trying my best here, but sometimes the players don't click. I feel like Jose Mourinho or like Conte when he managed Spurs. I mean, Conte was a bit questionable at times, but still, both of them great managers, and they've clearly succeeded outside of Spurs. It just makes no sense, especially Jose when he got sacked before a final, a cup final. We probably would have won that with Jose because he is a demon at finals. He plays devil football when it comes to finals. I don't know. So I'm signing with Crystal Palace. We're going to abuse the hell out of Zaha and we're going to prove Spurs wrong. That is the new objective. All right, let's sign this contract. I am ready to take on the role of manager for Crystal Palace. Now, there is a bit of an issue. I built Spurs to be basically the best club in the world. They've got Neymar, they've got Lucas, they've got Lewandowski, they've got Paul Pogba, they've got Hummels, they've got Lloris, they've got Kyle Walker and David Alaba. They've got quite literally the best potential team in the entirety of the world right now, but it's really just up to whether or not they do well in the sim, which as a player, we weren't, but who knows? Maybe they'll do better without me. Just gotta avoid relegation, literally reach round of 16, and that's it. So I actually am gonna use the whole thingy now, request funds, because I want to finish mid-table and still reach around a 16, and I'm gonna need 20 million for that. Please board. But I also want to look into the youth academy because it's great. I mean, I'm sure it's even better now, I mean, at this time than it is currently, but I don't have enough money for that either. We have 2 million in total. I mean, I don't even know what to do with it. Wilfred Zaha is a great player though, and I'm honestly excited to use him. To be able to use him, I think we need a better keeper. Definitely need a better keeper. Plus we need a right back. That is embarrassing. Wilfred Zaha though, 22. He is special. He's gonna be special. I'm gonna make him special. Now then, with that in mind, I'm gonna go over and look at a player that I was thinking about. I just hit the wrong button. Now let's scroll down, search last name, and I'm looking for Paulo Dybala, who honestly might be out of my price range now. At the beginning of this playthrough, he probably was quite cheap, but I think he's grown far too much. I mean, you never know. He's still only 75 overall, 4.5 million, and I would love to bring him out on loan. I'm just gonna ask for a loan, full season, no future fee, and then we'll see. But that's Paulo Dybala. I can also look at some other players. I was gonna look at like Kondogbia, but he's just too good. What a shame. There were so many good suggestions too. Actually, there is one suggestion that might completely save this entire rebuild for Crystal Palace. Yeah, Kondogbia he's actually quite cheap. Let's have a look at him. But I did get a suggestion, or rather a tip, that in this game, the Brazilian League is glazed to the max. So I'm just gonna look for Brazilian League, Liga do Brasil, and just search. I mean, how can it go wrong? So we have Ganso, and then let's sort by age. There we go. Sorting by age, there's a few players. This guy is an exciting prospect. There are so many crazy players here, showing great potential. They're just all good. What is this? This is crazy. Okay, what I need is, okay, a CDM could work for me. Add to shortlist. Another CDM, why not? A striker would be nice though, so let's add him in. I can afford literally none of these players, so that is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, let's bring down the overall. Let's bring down the overall to 75 a max. And now we can look at the players again. Here's a 19-year-old, contract expiring this year. Could be a nice pickup. Inquire about him. Marquinhos. Oh my goodness gracious, it's Marquinhos. Oh my god. Definitely have to buy Marquinhos. Marquinhos is a solid buy. And then we have Renato Barreto Silva. What a long name. But yeah, you can come into the club. I am straight abusing the Brazilians in this. Antonio Carlos. Fred. That's not the Fred, is it? There's no way. That'd be hilarious, though. There's a Guti. Not the Guti either. Guti is Spanish. Joao Paulo. Okay, I think that's gonna have to do for now. But, okay, Tony, you're 25. Why not? But let me do max of 75, minimum, or max of 70, minimum 60. Can I do age? I cannot do an age. So this is all I can do. So then we have some more over here. Contract expiring this year. 67 overall. Inquire about him. We have a true center midfielder who's 20 years of age. We have Douglas Santos, 21 years of age. We have Vinicius, not junior. We have a couple of others. I'm really looking for some right backs and left backs, just defenders in general. Let's go with the cheaper option here, plus a faster option. And I think that's it for now. All right, with those transfers in mind, just gonna have to hope that we get that extra bit of money from the board, and then we can make some nice purchases, turn this into a Brazilian team, basically a Wolves, but Brazilian instead of Portuguese. The board says, we do not feel that we have seen enough of you at this club to make a decision on this matter later in the year, and we will reconsider. So we have no money. Amazing. 850,000 for Tony, who is 25, bit old. Marquinhos, 3.9 million. Can I buy Marquinhos? Marquinhos would be an amazing buy. I think he would be the best buy, honestly. Yeah, Paulo Dybala is too expensive. Maybe we can get him out on loan, though. That would be nice. Let's have a look. Can I allocate the budget properly to get him? Absolutely not. Plus, I don't even think we have the wage budget to afford him. I'm going to ask for more funds again, just because I can. Please give me like 5 million. Just 5 million to work with, and I'll try to finish mid-table. No, just give me 5 million, please. Just give me 5. That's all I need. Still no. That's okay, I guess. 1.7, not interested. 3.1, not interested. This is not good. Okay, so we might be cooked. Might have to just be stagnant for this first season at Crystal Palace, because there's no way I can get Marquinhos. But I mean, in a typical rebuild, you want to clear out the garbage. So let's get to that, shall we? Age-wise, we need to drop some of these guys. Like Peter Ramage, goodbye, not released. Let's add you to the transfer list. 29 years of age. I mean, you can play for now because we don't have a proper right back. 31 years of age, far too old. You're done. Wilfred Zaha is actually in the team. 6 million. CDM, 30 years of age. You're gonna have to go because there's a better one at your age anyways. This guy, I mean, he should just retire at this point, shouldn't he? I mean, let's have a look. Zaha, can Zaha play striker? I would honestly be 100% fine playing Zaha at striker if he can do it. No, he cannot play striker. Plus, he's not even in position. This is cooked. Let's play a 4-3-3. Just a classic 4-3-3. Let's play a 4-3-3 holding. Honestly, my preferred 4-3-3. Although 4-3-3 just regular is pretty decent too. But we want to play some hard defense out there, considering the fact that we're not all that great. So we've got this going for us. This guy can play cam plus CM. So let's play you there. What can you play? Left mid, right mid? Yeah, let's pop you in there. Oh, it's Balassi. Oh my god. There's a CDM, but he's not as good as this CDM. Plus, we can move Award up here. McCarthy is slowly falling off, but there's nothing we can do. But who else do we have here? We have a 67 overall, 27-year-old CM. He's going to have to do for now. Oh, actually, we have O'Keefe, who's 24 years of age, and he's actually quite decent. Yeah, let's play you over anyone else. 73 overall. Yeah, I'd rather play you here. I guess you can keep playing there. No, he's a CDM, though. I can't move him. 28, 25. Okay, Moritz, you're going on the bench. And we're bringing on this Moxie guy. And this is the squad for now. Not much I can do. Really need a striker. Really need a better center back here, because this center back is a huge hole. Although, we do have a better striker down here. 22 years of age. And he's much better. Not a clue why he's not starting, though. Also got a 22-year-old center back. What about this one? This one's 21. 66 overall. You're starting over McCarthy. Price. I think we'll have to get the captain role. Yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Marquinhos would be a great buy, or really any striker, but it doesn't look like we can afford any of that. Maybe Dybala, if he comes for the season, and the next season we get more money, hopefully. But yeah, since there's no real transfers, I will see you at the midpoint of the season. Unless Dybala comes through on loan, I'll highlight that, then we'll go straight to the midpoint. Okay, so yeah, they said no. They don't want to loan him out. So let's go to the midpoint. Scrap the midpoint. I think I just got Marquinhos. I sent him like some bullshit offer of 2.3 million plus some random 18-year-old 55 overall center back. And they said yes. I just scammed the hell out of Corinthians. Thank you. You've just given me the future. He literally only takes 7 grand a week. I'll give him 10 grand. I'll be nice. Just because, yeah, I want him for 5 years. He will be crucial because he's literally the best center back in the team, I think. So it's beautiful. Also been selling some players, but I should land Marquinhos. Then we're going to the midpoint and we're having ourselves a party. There we go. Marquinhos has accepted the contract offer. He is officially a Crystal Palace player. Though we do say goodbye to Simon Heffernan. That's okay, because Marquinhos, he's ready. All right, we've reached the midpoint of the season. Not the greatest start to a season ever, but we are a club battling relegation. So as long as we're steering clear of relegation, no matter how big the gap is between us and the relegation zone, I'm happy. As long as we're not down there. Oh, I mean, we're basically down there. Okay, we're 17th. We're level on points with 18th. But I mean, our goal difference is significantly better. 13 better, at least. So we actually have a pretty decent goal difference for being all the way down here. We have scored a good amount of goals, but we're also like getting absolutely bomb rushed by goals. I mean, Spurs are second, still not winning the league. QPR, I was seeing earlier in the season, they were quite high, but they haven't won a game in a while. But let's have a look at the team. I have noticed quite an issue with this game in general, and it's the fact that the game will not play your players a lot of the time. So for a little bit, I was just trying to manually sim with the starting 11 that I want, and it was kind of working, but it's also very long and tedious. I might keep doing that going forth until I have a good enough bench. I mean, looking at these stats, Zaha 8 and 4. Wow, Sakaja is 10 and 11. He's doing really well, even though bad form. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do about that whole sim issue because it just keeps playing players that I don't really want being played. Like there was times where it kept moving Ward to left back and then it would play like someone else, like Gavers, I think his name was, Garavan, at center mid. It made zero sense. That's why he has 7 appearances. Otherwise, I would have never started him. But yeah, there's like nothing else to do. I mean, but to wait out until the end of the season. So yeah, hopefully we steer clear of relegation. This is always going to be the first and most hard season because we are a club that is facing relegation basically. So yeah, if we steer clear of it, I don't care if we're mid-table, I don't care if we're 17th like we are now. As long as we don't get relegated, I think next season we could cook a bit more. But with that being said, I will see you at the very end of the season where we are hopefully still in the Premier League. All right, we've reached the end of the season and we've avoided relegation. But not only that, Zaha has won the Golden Boot for the Premier League, scoring 22 goals. Although we are like 14th or something crazy like that. Actually, look at the assists as well. We have done immensely well, at least offensively. I don't really know what's happened here. Yeah, we have 5 clean sheets. Okay, yeah. So we were just ripped apart throughout the season. No matter how many goals we scored, they scored more. Parsons up 3, but soon to be replaced, hopefully. Marquinhos up to 75, which is all right. 2 goals, 8 clean sheets. So I guess Price didn't start every game. That seems to be the highest clean sheet amount we've seen so far. 1 red card. That's all right, though. Blake, 3 goals, 4 clean sheets. Chambers. I did switch it midway through the season because I saw we were getting ripped apart to a 5-back. I switched it to a 5-3-2, or actually no, like I think I switched it to a 5-1-2-1, something along the lines of that. And it made it a little better. We got more draws towards the end of the season, but not really any wins. Keith, 5 goals, 40 appearances. Ward, 10 goals, 8 assists, pretty solid, 40 appearances. Wilfred Zaha, as we've seen, 23 goals, 7 assists. 1 red card. That's a strange one. And just all right, I guess. Sakaja, 22 and 23. That's actually insane. I don't know how he's managed that. He has 4 less appearances, 5 clean sheets. And yeah, I mean, he was pretty decent overall. Balassi, his contract is expiring. Let's make sure to re-sign him because he was actually quite decent. 18 and 12. He's kind of like the Aaron Lennon right now for our team. And that's really about it for everyone that's started. Actually, here's Jedinak, who hasn't been playing as often anymore because we switched formations, but 36 appearances, 4 goals, 7 assists, 7 clean sheets. Not the worst, but yeah, it seems we got a total of 8 clean sheets this season. So it didn't matter how... Oh yeah, Spurs won the league as well, which, you know, was expected. We were getting robbed when we were at Spurs, but we beat Neymar in the Golden Boot, and we beat Lennon in the assists. But yeah, I mean, no injuries, so we were okay there. Having a look at other teams, no one really has any injuries. Actually, Spurs do have Paul Pogba and Vertonghen out. But, I mean, we avoided relegation. I don't actually know where we are on the table, but I know we avoided it. I think, I said it earlier, we were like 16th, 14th, something along the lines. Just above relegation, not anything crazy, but yeah, our goal difference must have been pretty decent, albeit not amazing that we are 16th. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe Spurs won the league. I'm so bothered by the fact that they sacked me. But next season, hopefully we get more budget, and we need to complete this revenge tour on Spurs. Right now, the only issue I have with this game, and like the biggest issue I have with this game, is the fact that the assistant manager will play these stupid dingy ass lineups where it just makes 0 sense. It's like you're not even resting anyone. You're just playing this because you want us to throw. And like, I don't get it 90% of the time. So yeah, it's like, it is what it is. Not the greatest season, but then again, we were just avoiding relegation. We've done that. Let's just advance towards the end. Hopefully the board is happy this time. Oh, actually, before I do that, let me make sure to renew Balassi because he was quite decent and we kind of need him, in my opinion. So let's offer him, yeah, let's offer him just this. Actually, I'll give him 7,000 because he was quite decent throughout the season. Ward also can get a new contract for 3 years, 8,000 because he was also pretty decent. Delaney, not so much, so we let you go. And Marrow, although Marrow is kind of young, isn't he? Hit 1 goal, 23 appearances, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. Let's just give him the contract. Maybe we can send him off for a fee next season. But yeah, I mean, as I'm advancing and going through these contracts, let me know if you like have any tips for how to sim on this game. It is completely different from the modern FIFAs. Like, it just feels so bad. I'm gonna have to work with the formation a bit more. Maybe add some instructions for the team to play better. I don't even know. Like, it feels like the sim is just kind of bad in this game. It feels like you're supposed to be playing it throughout the entire season, which takes way too long, for one. And 2, it just makes it kind of unfun because I'm going to win most of these games unless I'm playing on a super high difficulty, in which, again, it makes it unfun. I don't like this game at higher difficulties. It feels like it's forced to be hard. It doesn't feel authentically hard. It just feels like you get bullshitted in this game with higher difficulties. So that's why I like sim. But the sim in this game just feels like I'm getting bullshitted anyways because it's just completely random. Like with Spurs, I had possibly the greatest team on planet Earth at Spurs, but we just kept losing to like teams like Crystal Palace or Aston Villa. Like, it made 0 sense. Also, if you have literally any suggestions for positions or anything like that, be sure to drop them down in the comments because I'm a bit lost right now. I might actually start foot whizzing. I don't even know if foot whiz has a FIFA 13 section because this game is that old, but I'm just gonna have to like use my brain a bit. Definitely look more at the Brazilian league because they had a lot of potential, a lot of talent in there. And I mean, yeah, Zaha, definitely our future. He's doing really well. He got the Golden Boot. I still don't know how he's managed that. Same with the striker, Sakaj, I think his name was. I have no clue how he managed that 2020 season. He's not going to do it next season, I guarantee it. Next season, everyone else is going to do good, and suddenly the striker, just like with Spurs, is going to just completely ghost. But here we are, end season. Okay, so it looks like we're good. Domestic Cup performance. Oh, Super Season, I just saw that. Hope for better. Yeah, but what could we have done? Super Season, congratulations. Yeah, we've done it. I mean, we avoided relegation, so I mean barely, but we did it. So yeah, that is the end of the season and also the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I mean, thank you for watching it as always, but what a just complete roller coaster. I've been here for a while, like trying to tweak with the game and like tweak with the formation and making sure that I switch positions, and every now and then manually simming through a streak of games. Didn't help most of the time, by the way. We kept losing anyways, but I just wanted to make sure that the players I wanted to be played were being played to get more of their growth, and like it was sort of working. I mean, Zaha grew a bit, but mainly Sakaj, who did really well. I mean, he was really good in the sim for the most part, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I did what I could. I mean, the season was good for our standards, but yeah, hopefully we can make a push for mid-table, and then maybe just a random explosion and we destroy Spurs in the Champions League or something. Because, I mean, they just won the league. So congrats to Spurs. They broke the trophy curse, so they have won a trophy. And I would like to say that I basically won them that trophy. I built that team. My managerial skills maybe not so great, but I was going to introduce that new formation in this season. I just didn't ever get the chance because of the board. I'd like to think that they just handed it off to some random, or my assistant manager or something, and he had no clue what he was doing, and he just got lucky. Like we got unlucky. So yeah, again, end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, check out maybe the FC25 one where I did a lot better for the most part. I mean, I never got sacked in that one, that's for sure. And yeah, you could also watch anything else. But besides that, that's it for me. I'll see you later.